Hi there, this is Katherine Giles. Welcome to the Ideal Client and Market Identification PowerPoint for my business Powder Apparel Revival. You guys probably know me as the one that used to have the name Sphinx, but kind of have an epiphany this past month or two that I'm going to decide to call it Powder, the Apparel Revival, and I'll discuss that later on within the logo project. Anyways, let's get started. So the demographics for Powder Apparel Revival will be mostly females interested in fashion and style. They'll be between the ages of 21 to 35. Income level is about $30,000 and up, just because really 21-year-olds, it's usually around entry-level jobs and positions. So most of the time, young adults like that don't even make up to 30 grand a year anyways. So we're starting it at a lower income level. And then education level, I would assume it'd be higher education, just because the clothing that I will be having in my store will be more on the professional level rather than casual and loungewear. Although we will have some of those items in the store, but it will be more of a professional, eclectic, fun atmosphere in the store. Geographics for my ideal client would really be anywhere with a large metropolitan with, trendy young ladies in the community that just love fashion, style, and keeping up with the trends. I would think for myself personally, I would like to be in Portland or Seattle, but San Francisco, Chicago, and Boston are other cities that I've thought about as well. Just dealing with their style and upkeep with their population of women. It's a very professional area, it's not too run down, and it sticks to the eclectic and creative ways of having a style, and that's what I really want. Psychographics, the ladies' attitudes that will probably or hopefully be interested in Powder would be green conscious, just because some of the clothing will be consignment, so they'll probably be green conscious, wanting to buy clothes that have been worn but that aren't outdated or they have holes or anything in them. Also stylish, eclectic, adventurous, young, fun, trendy, and proud. I would think that the girls wanting to shop in my store would be the type that want to try something new, something fun and refreshing. Values, hopefully, the green conscious recycling aspect, then unique, progressive, and enjoy creativity. So I want them to come into my store and feel like they can express their creativity or their personality with what they wear. Although that does sound materialistic at some points, but sometimes people don't know how to express themselves, so they do it through the way they dress or what they wear. Their lifestyle would probably be green as well, always recycling, always keeping in mind their surroundings and what's going on. Unique, alternative, and extrovert. Hopefully my ideal clients would be fun and funky and just, live life to the fullest. Behavior graphics. I'm thinking that these ladies will be keeping up with the relevant trends and styles of our everyday lives. Also involved in social media, have a high online presence, be young and adventurous, and because they are young women and probably starting off in new jobs, they'll probably be impulsive buyers just because they've never had so much money, so they're going to spend it on things that they want, dressing themselves, making themselves presentable at work. But most of the time, I think girls, especially my age, I'm 24, I've got a high online presence. I think of myself as adventurous and an impulsive buyer. Um, and I like to keep up with trends and styles all the time. So I'm definitely involved on social media, which brings us to our next point with reach. Will I be able to reach my market with my ideal client? I definitely think that although I will have a store of my own, online communication is crucial. I mean, young people nowadays and anyone is on social media or on the internet. You know, people are on Twitter updating their inventory or the new style or fashion of the week for stores, or on Facebook they have Facebook shops that I can have. Instagram, I could take pictures of a mannequin with a new outfit, or on Pinterest have a board that is all about what my customers have bought and how they've been enjoying their outfits and such. So really, I definitely need to integrate my entire business plan around social media and catching my viewers and my consumers' eye online. Also, with a personal website, I could always post clothing on there where they could buy them, or even have a smartphone personal app for my business. And of course, on YouTube, I could start doing videos of, outfits of the week or how to dress up an outfit. Next one is the common frustrations and remedies with my ideal client is that because of the age range from 21 to 35, we're an entry level job and our economy isn't in the greatest place, so we may have lower funds, lower income levels, so they might not be able to purchase any of these clothing items in my shop. So I would remedy that with having lots of sales and incentives to participate in the events in store and online. Having contests or contests for posts and such, and giving the winner a discount or even free items would always gain some readership or even consumer attention if I had lots of sales and giveaways. Also, another common frustration is that the clothing in my store is non-essentials. Besides food and water and medical care, I don't provide any of those things. So I see them as non-essentials. But I could remedy that in creating ways to showcase the importance of recycling for young adults, and knowing that just because a shirt has been worn once or twice and now it's back on sale doesn't mean that it should be thrown out or ripped into shreds or burnt. Like, you can buy an item for a cheaper amount, but it'd still be okay. So I think that would definitely help out and remedy some of these common frustrations with my ideal client. But hopefully I have answered most of the questions for my ideal client and market identification, and thank you for listening.